Hi, welcome to the Voice of the Inland Empire. My name is Kim Wilson. I am the show producer. Today we are on location at Sons of Liberty Aleworks in Norco, California. And today I'm joined by Galen, who is part owner of the brewery. So hi Galen, what do we have going on today?
We have our 5th anniversary celebration. It's exciting.
Awesome, exciting. Okay, so what do we have going on for today for the celebration?
Okay, so we have a food truck, Eat 'em Up food truck. We have 3 entertainers. We have a Blue Haze band, which is classic rock and classic blues, B.B. King style blues. Then we have a country artist. She's a solo. And then I have, tonight I have reggae. We have Raw Liberty. It's a reggae group. So it's going to go on until 10 o'clock tonight.
Wow, quite a day planned.
Yes,
all right.
it is.
So what got you into the brewery business?
My grandson.
Your grandson. Awesome. Is he also the brewmaster?
He is the brewmaster.
All right.
Yes,
so
he
I
is.
noticed you have a lot of beers on tap right now. Did you have a special release for today?
We have a special release for today. We have a mango IPA. We have a passion fruit pale ale. And I have an Irish coffee stout.
Ooh, yummy. All right, we're going to have to try those later. So tell me about your Monday night events that you have going on.
Monday night is an education night for us. So what we do is we call it Sons of Liberty Institute. We like to think that we can brew beer for the purpose of course, selling beer, but we want to educate people as well. So our primary focus is the Revolutionary era, what they call the founding era, which would be 1760 to 1789. But when we're done with that, then we go into fun stuff, and so now we're doing the history of beer. We'll conclude that on August 28th.
All right, so I've been to your website. I saw that there was a calendar. So what upcoming events you can tell us about?
We try to do an event once a month, and the special event coming in September is our Oktoberfest. And it sounds funny, but Oktoberfest always starts in the middle part of September and concludes at the end of September into October, the first weekend in October. That's how they do it in Germany. So on September 16th, we'll have our Oktoberfest with our special release Oktoberfest beer, and then we'll have a band. We'll try to do some classic German music and serve lots of beer that day. And then in October, on the 28th, we'll do our Saturday version of a Halloween party, pre-Halloween. So we have a nice Halloween party planned that will also have entertainment. And then in November, we always do the Marine Corps birthday celebration, which always falls on November 10th, which this year is on a Friday night. So we'll have a big celebration here commemorating the founding of the United States Marine Corps. Really was the Continental Marines, because in 1775 there was no United States. So the Continental Marine first 2 battalions were commissioned on November 10th in a tavern not unlike this called the Tun Tavern, which we commemorate with a beer called the Tun Tavern, which was in Philadelphia. So that's the next 3 months worth of activities.
Right, that's exciting. So I noticed it's very patriotic in here. I love the decor.
Thank you.
How did you come up with your name, Sons of Liberty?
Sons of Liberty, so we're a very patriotic family, and so we were looking at names, and we knew we wanted to honor the founding fathers in some way. And so we were going through a list of names that we felt appropriate to do that. And when we came across Sons of Liberty on our long list that we had, we just stopped right there and said, we don't have to go any further.
That's a great choice. I really like the name. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for chatting with me. I really had fun today, and we will be right back.
All right. Can't wait. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ron Stark, known as the voice of the Inland Empire. We've been on the air for almost 20 years, interviewing and discussing important people, places, and things in the IE. Our show was recently covered by Inland Empire magazine. Check us out on Charter Cable or visit our website at voiceoftheinlandempire.com or on Facebook or YouTube by searching Voice of the Inland Empire.
All right, welcome back. I am joined here with Todd, who is the brewmaster. Hi, Todd.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. So, very exciting day today. You have some new releases. You want to tell us a little more about the flavors of those?
Yeah, we released Mango IPA, which is a blend with our Lexington IPA, which is already a nugget and citra hop forward beer. So we thought mango would make a perfect balance for that beer. We also have a passion fruit pale ale, which is actually brand new. And right now, so far, it's going over really good. And also an Irish coffee stout. So we had one of those poured so far since it's early in the day, and first guy liked it so far. So
Awesome, good sign. So do you use actual fruit, fresh fruit, or do
Yeah.
you have extracts?
yeah, no, we don't use any extract here. We don't believe in extracts. We don't think that belongs in the brewing process. So for us, everything needs to be natural. So it's all fresh fruit. Our coffee's all local coffee roasters as well. So
Awesome, keep it local.
yeah,
That's great. So tell us what the general process is that you use for brewing your beers.
All right, so I have a brew house, which is where the beginning of your brewing process starts, and we have a hot liquor tank, a mash tun, and a kettle. So usually you're starting in your hot liquor tank with a certain fermentation temperature to create your water profile for your mash. So most mashes are between 148 and 156 degrees. I like to keep mine in between 150 and 152. Every brewer has their own preference. And from your mash, you're taking your wort to your kettle, where you add your different fruits and hops and different flavors you want to add to your fermentables to your fermenter. So from there, you go from your kettle to your fermenter, where you add your yeast, and that's where all the magic happens, and that's where you create the alcohol. So, I mean, a lot of brewers have different ideas of how to create their beers, but there's really only a couple major principles, which is your brew house, your fermenter, and your conditioning tank, and then it comes to your glass. So.
It's basically a science because everything
Yeah.
has to be so sanitary and
Yeah, well, it's a cooking science. I mean, the most important thing about brewing is cleanliness. So a lot of brewers say 90% of brewing is cleaning, so it's pretty much true.
very important.
Your cellarman will agree with that. So
All right, awesome.
yeah.
So how long does it typically take to brew a beer?
Well, your fermentation usually is between 5 and 10 days, but every brewer, depending on the equipment they have, conditioning can take up to a week or two. So, I mean, 2 to 3 weeks is typical.
Okay, that's pretty quick, actually.
Yeah.
So, I don't really know a lot about brewing beer, but are there different types of hops that you can use?
There's lots of different types of hops. I mean, in our brewery, we have about 20 to 30 different types of hops we use.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And there's upwards to probably close to 100, if I had to guess, types of
Wow.
hops.
So, for the different hops that you use, does that provide a different flavor for the beer?
every hop has a different flavor. Some are earthy, some are floral. I mean, you got your noble hops, you got your West Coast style hops that we see in a lot of beers out here that are really fruit forward. I mean, your Citra, your Mosaic, your Nelson, all those kind of hops are very popular in California for your IPAs. So, yeah,
Okay.
there's a wide variety of hops.
Interesting. So, I'm assuming that they have them from different areas and the different locations can maybe provide a different flavor for the hops?
Yeah, different locations. Yeah, in Canada, you got Northern California. I mean, New Zealand hops are very popular, and they have a very fruit-forward style of hops. You got South African hops. They're all over the world, so it's pretty cool.
Awesome. That's exciting. Well, which beer is your favorite so far?
Did I make
That you
or
brew.
did I brew? I have a few favorites. It's hard to tell. Everyone always asks that question, but
You can have more than one.
we make a beer called the Lord Baltimore. It's a Belgian Dubel. It's probably my favorite that we make. I'll probably be entering that in a lot of competitions, so I could try to get some awards with that beer since I like it. But I mean, our Lexington IPA is a Nugget and Citra hopped IPA, very popular. I love that beer as well. Our Shays Rebellion is American Strong Ale, which finishes about 10.5%. That beer, it's on tap today, so anybody that is here, come try it. So
There you go. All right. Well, thank you so much for chatting. I
no
enjoyed
problem.
listening to the process and gonna have a great day today here at Sons of Liberty. Thank
yeah,
you
it's
so
nice
much.
and hot today, so we're
yeah.
already changed my shirt once.
Thank you, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Ron Stark, known as the voice of the Inland Empire. We've been on the air for almost 20 years, interviewing and discussing important people, places, and things in the IE. Our show was recently covered by Inland Empire magazine. Check us out on Charter Cable or visit our website at voiceoftheinlandempire.com or on Facebook or YouTube by searching Voice of the Inland Empire.
Thank you for coming to Sons of Liberty. I want to welcome you to Sons of Liberty Aleworks. We're celebrating our 5th anniversary. We opened our doors on August 15th in 2012, so we're happy to have survived that long. We do a lot of history here. We have 45 beer recipes, so we have great beers. We have 10 beer taps. If you're inside, ever come inside our place, you'll see our tap handles, which are all 18th century British flintlock replicas. So we have some very unique tap handles. We also feature flags from the era of the Revolutionary War. We rotate them through. So for example, if you follow me over here, this flag is from the Whiskey Rebellion. The Whiskey Rebellion took place in 1791. It was the first incident following the ratification of the Constitution of the United States that was a cause for concern. Some of the whiskey producers, the farmers out in the frontier, rose up in rebellion, and George Washington, then president, actually came out personally and led the militia to put down the revolution. So we have history behind all of the flags, history behind all of our beers. They're named either for an event, such as a battle like our Lexington IPA, our Yorktown IPA, or they're named after people, mostly our founders, but some that are unknown to the average person, like John Glover, Betty Zane, and some others that we've done research on. So come on down and learn some history and have some great beer. Thank you.
All right, we had such a fun day today. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to check out our website at www.voiceoftheinlandempire.com. And again, I'm Kim Wilson. Thank you so much for joining. Have a great day.
Hi, this is Corey Chalmers, host of the hit TV show Hoarders and president of SteriClean Inc. Did you know that 5% of the population suffers from moderate to severe hoarding behaviors? Are you or a loved one overwhelmed with clutter? Let our caring and compassionate specialists support you every step of the way, drama-free. Give us a call at 1-800-HOARDERS for a free estimate, or visit us on the web at hoarders.com. Now serving the greater Sacramento area. Give us a call at 1-800-HOARDERS or visit us at hoarders.com.
On our next stop of the park tours of San Bernardino County Regional Parks, we are now at Lake Gregory Regional Park in the beautiful city of Crestline. We are just a short drive from anywhere in the Inland Empire, and as you're about to see, this is a beautiful lake, a beautiful park with a lot to do for you and your entire family. Let's check out the park and enjoy some time at Lake Gregory. Lake Gregory Regional Park is owned by San Bernardino County, and they are constantly doing upgrades and improvements to make the recreational value of this lake always better. Nestled in Crestline, Lake Gregory is a beautiful park with so much to do, including water slides, boat rentals, kids' play areas, lots of beachfront swimming, food, and so much more. I'm looking forward to really checking this beautiful lake out. Oh, check this out. You can even reserve cabanas right on the beach at Lake Gregory. We have to find those and check them out. Whether you bring your own pop-up and tent, while spending the day enjoying the sand, sun, and water here at Lake Gregory, or reserve one of their special cabanas, you're guaranteed to have a great day. And here at Lake Gregory, they have rentals. Whether you're looking for belly boards, paddle boards, aqua bikes, kayaks, they have it all for rent, so you can truly take your day out into the middle of the lake. Enjoy fishing? You can even rent a rowboat or a motorboat to make sure that you get that perfect catch. In a word, the kids' special swim area is awesome, with all kinds of blow-ups and inflatables floating in the water, just a very short swim from the sandy beach. This is the perfect place for kids to splash, have fun, and cool off on a hot summer day. You can pack in your own food or come on over to the Cove Cafe, where they have a wide selection of burgers, dogs, salads, and more to satisfy any hunger that you might have. Ready for an adult beverage? Then head on over to the Beach Club, where you can enjoy a wide variety of beer and wine, well, overlooking beautiful Lake Gregory here in the heart of the San Bernardino Mountains. We are now on the backside of the lake, where you'll find barbecues, picnic tables, and tall shade trees, the perfect place to hang out with family and friends. And did I mention we're also on our way to check out the 2 water slides here at Lake Gregory Regional Park. On the backside of the lake, you can truly spend the whole day here with the kids, including a covered area with barbecues and picnic tables adjacent to the kids' special play beach. And we found it. There are 2 beautiful water slides, and you can get a day pass, a season pass, or even an annual pass for the water slides and all of Lake Gregory. And there is so much going on here, not just during the summer, but truly year-round. Lake Gregory Regional Park has many special events, not just during the summer, but all year long. Their season kicks off on Memorial Day weekend with their classic trout derby. They have a wonderful celebration for the 4th of July, an incredible Labor Day extravaganza, and much, much more. For more information on these or any of their special events, visit their website at lakegregoryrecreation.com. We are joined by a very special guest. As many of my viewers know, I live in Old Town Upland. In fact, I'm moving my business, my ad agency here as well. I love this community. And every Thursday night over the summer is Family Fun Night, and we are joined by Lucy Ringel, who is the owner of Antique Alley and on the board of the historic Downtown Upland board. That was redundant. And Lucy, you know, every summer I look so forward to Family Fun Night, Thursday nights. Tell me a little bit about it, your involvement with it, and why people should come out.
Well, we have done this now for several years. It was historically done in the late 80s. We picked it back up, I think, in 2011. And as you said, it's to develop the community. It's to give families a place to go. And this year we have added a fun zone for children.
Ooh, what's that? Now, is that just like bounce houses or more?
No, it's more. So we have our bounce houses, we have our petting zoo, and then we have an area where there's just free play that we would have done when we were kids.
Oh.
We've got hopscotch, jump rope.
Oh my,
hula hoops.
wait, do kids even know what that stuff is anymore?
Some of them do, some of them don't, but they're having fun. They're having fun. It's freedom, it's free. They're enjoying themselves.
And they're outside breathing fresh air, not laying on a sofa playing a video game.
Exactly.
I love it. And that's what I think is so great, is when you come out to this, there's really something for everyone. You know, first of all, there's plenty of parking, and you walk in and there's, you know, along with all the merchants that are here, but just the merchants that are participating in the street fair, there's food, there's stuff for sale, there's fun things, there's the kids area. You know, the petting zoo, every Thursday I go, and every Thursday they tell me no, I can't come in. But it looks like it would be really fun.
Absolutely.
So what are some of the things we might see?
Well, everything that you mentioned, we've got food vendors that have been here for 20 years, that have been a part of it, and people do come specifically for the food. I've seen it rain and they'll come to pick up their food and leave. We've got really interesting crafters. We're really partial to having quality crafters, quality vendors, so that the public comes down there entertained. They're having a good night.
And you have music most Thursdays.
We have a band most Thursdays.
And I see families bring out their lawn chairs and sit out in front of the gazebo, get some food, listen to the music.
Exactly, exactly. So it is exactly a community event. It is for our families in Upland and around Upland, and it's to give them the flavor of the old town, which is what we are.
And this is the kind of thing that, my kids are grown and gone, but if they were still with me and younger, this is exactly, because I raised them as a single parent, so I never had a lot of money. But you could bring them out, maybe splurge on some snack items, and even if you just walked around looking at everything, you're together as a family, you're out on a beautiful summer evening, because at night it cools down, it's just perfect. And there's all the regular permanent stores, there's the vendors, just so much to see and do. I can't think of a better way to spend an evening with the family.
I agree. It's working well for us, and we are hoping that people that have families, and even if you just want to come see families, it's fun just to sit inside. My children are grown. It's fun to sit and watch families do things that aren't expensive. They're fun. They're together. They're different, as you said, than sitting at home pushing buttons.
And Old Town Upland, by and large, is dog friendly, right?
Absolutely.
So I know I walk my pooch into town all the time, and most of the restaurants that have patios are dog friendly.
Yes.
So you don't even have to leave Fido at home.
Exactly.
Now, if someone wants more information about the fair, or maybe they even want to become a vendor, how would they get that information?
They can go on our email. They can go on our website, look under events, historicdowntownupland.org.
Okay.
And or they can call us 909-509-6414, and there are applications, there's information, we have directions, whatever they need, we'd be happy to help.
All right, well, Lucy, you'll continue to see me every Thursday night wandering around downtown Upland enjoying Family Fun Night.
Thank you.
We will be right back. We are now joined by a wonderful lady from a store that I just love, right here in Old Town Upland, the Eagle's Nest owner, Jolene Hauser. And Jolene, you also serve on the board of the Historic Downtown Upland Board. Why every time I say that does it sound redundant? But anyway, and you're here to talk to us, much as Lucy has in the past, about Family Fun Night, which we know is a great opportunity to bring the family out, get some fresh air, see some great vendors, eat some incredibly good but not good for you food. Although all the food vendors, I've asked them, is your food 0 calories? And they all say yes. Sure. So, how bad can it be? Of course, I tell them I want them to lie to me first. Anyway, but you have an opportunity for businesses to take advantage of the foot traffic that is coming to Family Night Out.
Yes, we have had a lot of excitement, most that we have had ever, for different corporations, businesses to get involved. And it started with Walmart, that this is exactly the sort of community involvement they want to be a part of. And so they gave us a grant to buy some of the hopscotch, jump ropes, yo-yos, all of that.
So is their name in that area then as the donor of that equipment or as the sponsor of that area?
It will be.
Okay.
We just started this.
Okay.
It's not there yet.
But that's the whole deal.
And yes, and they came down, set up a table and talked about their healthy living and immunizations and that sort of thing. IHOP is going to be starting. They're working on.
Now it seems to me they should be the ones that sponsor the hopscotch.
That's exactly that's what I proposed to them. We think alike. IHOP hopscotch.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what they're going to do. And they're going to put signs up with the.
No way, they are? Oh, that's hilarious.
And then they'll include the rules because kids don't know the rules.
Yeah.
And of course, kids can play it by the rule or by not, however they want to do. But at least they'll be there.
As long as they know that there's no cheat codes for hopscotch like there is for their video games.
Yes, that's right. And then we were approached by Dave & Buster's. They came out last week and had a wheel that the kids could spin, and they would win candy or toys or coupons to Dave & Buster's. 7-Eleven has approached us, and I'm not sure, I think they're giving coupons, or we haven't gotten into that yet. Skate Express is giving free skate passes. So, you know, we can use more of that.
So if someone's at home and they're a business owner and they're watching this and they go, wow, that's a really cool event. It's healthy, it's good for the community, lots of people. I'd like to get my business name out to the people. How would they get a hold of you?
Our email address is info@historicdowntownupland.org.
Okay.
Or the website is historicdowntownupland.org. So they could, either of those places would give information.
What a great way to advertise. You have all these people out and they're enjoying and it's a great evening and you can give back to the community and get your name known.
Yes, and we have smaller, like Simply Sweet Apple Company is, she's showing movies every week. Like this last week, I think it was Madagascar. And so she'll have movies running that the kids...
Inside the store, or where does...
she set up a booth, and we're still kind of working on that idea of how to make it dark enough. But she thinks she'll get it worked out.
That's nice. I got to tell you a true story about her shop. So almost every Thursday, I and the dog walk into town. We have our couple favorite food vendors, so we'll get something that we're going to take home. And then I go by the pet store in town to get something for the pooch, and then I go by Sinfully Sweet. And every time I walk in the door, I look at the nice people behind the counter and say, you know I hate you all, don't you?
Is your dog like apples?
No, but I'm not going to share that. He doesn't share his biscuits. And they always laugh and they go, well, we love you too. And then I buy something that I shouldn't, go home and have an awesome dinner.
And they're good.
They are good. Yeah, they're amazing. Well, thank you for all that you and the entire board are doing. I love the Old Town area, and you know, there's all the events that happen year round, but one of my favorite times is summer for family night out.
Thank you.
Don't go away. We will be right back.
Hi, I'm Ron Stark. I own one of the fastest growing, most creative ad agencies in the region, Voice Marketing. Check us out online at voicemktg.com. We work with clients ranging from the county of San Bernardino to the star of the hit TV show Hoarders. Call or email me personally at the phone number or email address below, and check out my TV show, Voice of the Inland Empire, on Charter Cable and online.
What a great show. I so enjoyed chatting with all of our guests, and I especially want to thank you for tuning in and watching us. And be sure to set your DVRs so you never miss another episode of Voice of the Inland Empire. Or if you'd like to be able to watch anytime 24/7, the simplest way is to check out our website at voiceoftheinlandempire.com. And while you're there, drop us an email. We love to hear from you. Thoughts, ideas, suggestions. Have an idea for a show guest? We'd love to hear it. Our guests need to have topics of broad general interest and be non-commercial in nature. Or if you don't have access to the internet or just prefer a more traditional means of contact, you can always use our telephone hotline at 909-746-8846. So until next time, this is Ron Stark reminding you to be productive, care for your world and the people around you, work hard, find time for fun, but always remember to give back whatever and whenever you can. Until next time, goodbye for now.